Madden 26 just recently got a pretty big update, and in this video I want to show you all of the cool new things that were added to the game. Was supposed to do this video a couple days ago, but we had some breaking news between the NFL and EA re-upping their exclusive license, so we kind of had to do that. And then yesterday, unfortunately, I was just busy, but today I'm dropping the video that I said I would bring you. We've already went over the update in terms of gameplay changes, franchise changes, things that were fixed and added, stuff like that. But in this video I want to show you in detail the new stuff that was added, from the face scans to the field art to the equipment, and even some of the cool new plays and formations that were added. And if you are new to the channel and you never want to miss out on any of these important updates for both Madden or the college football video game, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you never miss any of this info when it drops. Trying to get to 700k subs really soon, so if everybody watching just subscribed, we can hit that number in a few days. And as always, I appreciate the support. It does help the channel a ton. So let's first start with face scans. We've got some new rookies. We've got Colston Loveland, the tight end of the Chicago Bears. First tight end taken in the draft, I believe the 10th overall pick. Haven't seen a whole lot from him this year yet. They haven't really integrated him a whole lot, but I think as time goes on, he's going to get more involved in that offense. Next up, we've got Trey Amos, the cornerback for the Commanders, and you can even see they've got the chest tattoo detail kind of just peeking out behind the undershirt, which is cool. Usually anything that is in the face scan tattoo-wise on the face, the neck, they kind of get those in now. You can see they've got his earrings in as well, so they've been adding a little more details to these face scans as the years have gone on. Next up, we've got Benjamin Morrison from the Bucks, another rookie here. So you can see kind of got the facial hair detailing. Here's earrings as well. So going to give you the 360, kind of see the hair hanging out of the back of the cap there. So looking pretty good. I mean, as I always say, the new face scans these last few years, they just get better and better each time. And then we also have James Pierce Jr., the edge rusher for the Falcons. Now, they did also say that they put Chase Brown's face scan in, and they even showed a picture of it on Twitter, but somehow it didn't actually make it into the update. So his is still generic. They'll probably fix it with the next update. Let's move on to equipment. So we've got the Nike LeBron 4-minute cleats. We knew they would add these because we saw these get added in the last college update. These are probably my favorite current cleats in the game right now. They're just a really cool look. They look better with some teams than others, just depending on how they do the color blocking. So just showing you a couple examples of the LeBron 4-minute cleat. This is the one that if I had a player, I'd probably be equipping these right now because I just think they're the coolest ones in the game personally. We also got some new Nike cleats. The Nike Vapor Pro 1 also was in the college game before it came to Madden, so we knew these would come. And the thing with some of these cleats that I'm not crazy about, and you could see it kind of with these right here, some of the cleats when they scan them in, they just look super long. I don't really know why that is. Some of them look a lot better on feet than others. It's really kind of hit or miss. I don't know what the full process is, but these just look like super long on feet. I mean, in game, you don't really see it too crazy, but when you're like in this screen right here, you could see it. We've also got the Nike Vapor Speed 3, another new cleat again. These look super long as well. So when you're kind of in the edit screen, they look a little goofy in my opinion, but when they're actually on field, you don't really notice them looking that big unless you zoom in on them. So I guess not the biggest deal in the world, but just something I have noticed. Next up, we've got new Axiom face masks. We've got 12 new ones overall this year. We got 6 new ones in this update, so they've been adding a lot of new ones here. We've got the Robot Straight. This is one of the better looking ones in my opinion. We also have the JR Cross. I believe this is the Jalen Ramsey face mask, so we've seen it with other helmets. We now have it with the Axiom, and I really liked it. They're doing more with the Axiom face mask because the original one that the helmets had, they didn't have the top bar. They kind of just looked weird in my opinion. It kind of made the helmet look worse, but now with these new face masks, like the Snowflake here, which is crazy, and the Spider, this is another crazy one. I think these newer face masks really make the helmet overall just look a lot better, and it's something I would equip to my player. I'm pretty big on the F7 myself. I really like that helmet. We need the F7 Pro. I know it's coming at some point. Not sure what's taking so long. Here we've got the 808 face mask, but hopefully within the next update we get that F7 Pro because I know they have it. I just don't know what's taking so long to get it in the game. And then lastly here we have the Robot Cage. So 6 new face masks for the Axiom to go along with the other 6 that were added recently. So now a lot more options there. We also got the last mascot added in this update. We've got the Patriots mascot. They did add a few other ones in the last update that they forgot to mention, but now every team with the mascot officially is in Madden, so that's pretty cool now that they've got them all in, and they all look pretty good. They also finally updated the Bears end zones. They added the Navy end zones. They still need to do this for the Saints. I don't know why they haven't gotten that one in yet, but the Bears and the Saints were 2 teams that they needed to get the updated end zone art for. So you could see in this update, they didn't mention it in the notes, but here we have it for the Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, I'm sure you're happy to see this because it's updated with the current look. Now we're going to continue on with some more updates, but really quickly, I've got to shout out today's video sponsor, Underdog. If you like sports and you like winning money, then you've got to be on Underdog playing their pick'em game. Basically, what you do is pick higher or lower on player stats, and if they hit, you can win some big money. And if you use my code RAY, R-A-Y, at sign up, they're going to give you $100 in bonus credit when you play your first $5. So you get $100 free to play with for simply just playing $5. You can't beat that. And on top of that, they give you a free pick when you sign up to help you get started. So if you want to play this weekend, they're going to give you Jordan Love to get a single yard. All he has to do is pass for 1 yard, and obviously he's going to do that. If you want to wait and play on Monday for whatever reason, they'll give you Patrick Mahomes to get a single yard. And no matter when you sign up, it could be weeks from now, there's always going to be a free play just like this and that $100 bonus credit that you can take advantage of. Just make sure to use my code RAY, R-A-Y. Now, they also updated the field art for the rivalry game. So we know this year we've got the 8 different rivalry uniforms. So here is the look at the Cardinals field. So if you use those rivalry uniforms, they're going to now update the field art. Here's a look at Miami's. Theirs is pretty cool. I think they have one of the better rivalry uniforms of the new ones. And I think every year we're going to get new ones added for different teams. They also said that they added some new pregame presentation for the rivalry games and some commentary. I think that's probably more of a franchise mode thing. But right here, we're just in the regular game, just showing off the field art for the different teams that have the rivalry uniforms, which are 8 teams. And, you know, some of the fields look better than others. Like, I think the Patriots, theirs looks kind of, I don't know, kind of boring to me. It's just too dull, but their uniforms are kind of that color, so they're just going with that theme. But some of the fields look better than others. I think the Rams field looks pretty cool, although not crazy about their actual rivalry uniforms themselves. But I think the field art there looks nice. But it's always good that they're paying more attention to this detail with alternate uniforms. Here's a look at the Jets field, which I think is one of the better ones, and I think they have one of the better rivalry uniforms. But again, it's good that they're paying attention to detail now with all of these different alternates, and they're having the field art and the end zone walls match, so it doesn't look crazy anymore when you have a different field from the uniform. Here's a look at the Seahawks field. I mean, theirs doesn't look crazy different than I think it usually looks, because, I mean, their rivalry uniforms aren't crazy different, but they're pretty clean. I do like them, but the field just doesn't look crazy different. Here's a look at the Niners field as well. They've got the black rivalry uniforms, so kind of have the black end zones going here, which look pretty cool, in my opinion. Now let's look at some new playbook stuff. So they added a new 3-3-5 penny 3 high formation. You can find this in the Cardinals playbook. This is a very unique formation because it has 3 deep safeties. And so no matter what kind of coverage you come out in, they're going to have those 3 deep safeties in the back. This is very unique. I think this is something a lot of people should experiment with. I think you can really create some confusing coverages with this. I mean, you could see no matter if you're in cover 4, cover 2, cover 3, no matter what you choose, I mean, they're going to be in these kind of weird lineups with the 3 safeties in the back, so you're not really sure where they're going to be dropping. Pretty unique formation there. We've also got the dime single mug and the 2-3 single mug added to the game. I know you can find the 2-3 in the Cardinals playbook. These are also very unique formations because these are good formations to do line stunts out of. So if you use like the Texas 4-man and those type of stunts that are new to the game, this is a formation that typically does well with stunts, so you can get pretty creative with it. They also added some new plays to all the double mug formations. So they added the Blitz Loop 3, they added the Nickel Sim 2, and the Field Sim 3. These are all 3 new plays. So whether you're in normal double mug, 2-4 double mug, or 3-3 double mug, every playbook typically has some version of a double mug. You're going to have those 3 new plays added in this update. And they also added some new plays to the nickel over and the nickel 2-4, basically the normal type of nickel formation. Again, every playbook should have one of these. You're going to have these 3 new plays right here: the Show SS Sim 2, the Cover 2 Roll, and the Cross Sim 2. Some kind of unique, exotic plays here that you can mix in to your defense. Now, I did mention that we did just get a renewal to the NFL license between the NFL and EA. If you want to know more about what all that entails, make sure to check out this video right here on the screen.